What are we waiting for if we are told that Moshiach is already here?
The Rebbe actually said numerous times, especially in the year Tafshin Nun Aleph, after the Persian Gulf crisis began, and during that time, the Persian Gulf War, the Rebbe said and quoted the Yalkut Shimoni, the Medrash, that says that the year that Mashiach will be revealed is going to be a war in that geographic location which we know today as the Persian Gulf, and the whole world will be frightened, but Hashem will send a message to the world, nothing to be afraid of, do not panic. It's all because the coming of Mashiach is imminent, and the words are, that's the year that Mashiach will be revealed. And then the Rebbe said it many times, that Mashiach is already revealed. And not only already revealed, the Rebbe said Mashiach is already making changes in this world. So the question is, but how could you say that when there's so many unfortunate things continuing to happen in the world, just like before? So to understand this, we can use something which is similar and a precedent to this. When the Jews were in Mitzrayim, who was Moshiach then? Who brought redemption to the Jewish people? It was Moshe Rabbeinu. We don't use the term Mashiach, but we use the term Goel, the Redeemer. At which point can we say that Moshe Rabbeinu was revealed as a Redeemer? Obviously, once he came to the Jewish people and he said that God sent me to take you out of Egypt. Obviously, now he's revealed. Once that happened, does that mean that all the pain and all the suffering and the slavery stopped? The answer is no. Not only didn't stop, but it says in the Chumash, this is not Medrash, in the Chumash itself it says that things became worse than before. They became so bad that Moshe Rabbeinu turned to Hashem and said, Lo maharei Hashem, why did you even send me? You made things worse. And it took a while, according to some opinions, a year and a half before the Jews actually went out of Egypt. Slavery continued. It got worse before it got better. So what do we see from this? That the coming of the Redeemer is one thing, and then taking us out of the Golus, out of the exile, is the second thing. And the same is with Mashiach. Certainly they're connected. Certainly Mashiach brings redemption, but these are two separate stages. One stage is with the person that Hashem is appointed as Mashiach, is revealed and identified as Mashiach. And the next stage is when that person takes us out of Golus and all the suffering and all the pain and everything ends. In fact, in the Chidushei Harim, he talks about what appears to be a contradiction. One place in Gemara it says that if a person says the day Mashiach comes, from that day on I become a Nazir and prohibited to drink wine, so every day he's not allowed to drink wine. Maybe it'll come today. There's another source that says that the redemption is going to be either in the month of Nisan or in the month of Tishrei, which appears that it's not just every day. And this is his answer, that Mashiach coming, that could be any day. And therefore you're not allowed to drink the wine. Redemption, which means when things are changed in the world and the suffering is over, that is something which will be designated either the month of Nisan or the month of Tishrei. Even though we heard from the Rebbe many times that even that could happen any moment. But clearly he uses the example and he compares it to Mitzrayim, that Moshe Rabbeinu revealed as a Redeemer is stage one and one thing, and taking us out of exile and ending the suffering, that's the second thing. So therefore it's not a contradiction to see the suffering going on in the world and yet to say that Mashiach is already revealed. In fact, the Rebbe went as far as saying not only revealed, he's already making changes in the world. And the fact that we see that there's a movement in the world of turning swords into plowshares and ending wars, that's a result, and that's being accomplished by Mashiach in a spiritual sense.